Dabo, Dabo, Dabo. How art thou, Mr. Swinney? Seems you're not doing too well. Seems you're up in arms about how the media is portraying your Clemson Tigers this season at 1-2. Yeah. Close loss to LSU. Yeah. Close loss to Georgia Tech. And hell, for all intents and purposes, close win to them boys from Troy. But I'm going to talk about what everybody's talking about. I'm going to talk about what everybody else is talking about and a whole lot more here in Just Shoot the Sport. Let's get it. So as y'all know, Dabo Swinney went on this rant of, winning 8 out of the last 10 ACC championships, going to the national championship 4 times, winning 2. Has a wonderful winning percentage, and all he has done is win because his Clemson Tigers have started off 1-2 this year, and there's a lot of scrutiny coming his way. Scrutiny like, you better get on board because CFB, this new era, is changing. And if you don't evolve with it, guess what? You'll be left behind. Good old St. Nick knew it. Even though he still had a brand, even though Alabama was a powerhouse, he knew that he had to evolve. And what did he do? He went out here and got offensive coordinators. And next thing you know, yeah, they had a running game and they were a running team at one point, but it was just pass happy action fun time after that. He evolved. He knew what was coming down the pipe. Also, he left this sport because he also knew what was coming down the pipe. But Dabo here, look, man, I'm a Tennessee fan, as y'all know. Hell, would I have liked to have won 8 SEC championships out of 10 years? Yes. Would I have liked to been at 4 national championships and won 2 of them? Yes. Would I have loved to have a coach that has the longevity as you had at Clemson? I think we got one now with Josh Heupel. But would I have loved that as a football fan of the Tennessee Volunteers? Hell yeah. No question. But when a man gets to talking about his past, that's when it becomes a problem. Because you're still trying to hang on to what it used to be, not what it is now. Because you know what it is. This is a business, and this is about what have you done for me lately. And lately, Clemson, yes, you are the defending ACC champions. But you haven't looked like world beaters. There's no Trevor Lawrence. There's no Deshaun Watson. There's no Hunter Renfrows. There's no T. Higgins. Hell, there's no Christian Wilkins. And there's definitely no Will Shipley's, damn it, coming through that locker room and running down that hill. That's not happening no more. Are you still getting, premier athletes? You are. You are. But I'm starting to see that people that have committed to you, they're going to other places to visit, which under the Dabo Swinney regime, once you commit to the Clemson Tigers, there is no going nowhere else. There is no more official visits. That should be done and over with. Well, Tennessee done got 2 of them boys. We got Isaiah Campbell from last year that was committed to Clemson and came to visit not only us, but North Carolina. That lets you know right there he was decommitting because Dabo doesn't play that. We got another guy this year that came to the Tennessee-Georgia game, Dre Quinn. Clemson commit. You might as well say it's a foregone conclusion. He's not going to Clemson. Why? Because Dabo don't play that mess. Now, the one thing that stuck out for me was when Dabo said, hey, if this school don't want to win no more, shit, I'll go about my way. I'll pack my bags, but I'm going to go somewhere else because I'm 55 years old, and guess what? I still got a lot left in the tank. Yeah, that's fine. And then you turn around and said, yeah, y'all go ahead and get me now. I got a long memory. Well, guess what, Dabo? We, as fans especially in the SEC. We got a long memory too, because I remember there was a time when you was winning and you was on top and you was talking your shit. Oh, the ACC is better than the SEC. Oh, the ACC here is better than their bottom 6 and bottom 7 teams. Oh, you was running off at the mouth like no other. We got a long memory too. Now that shit done came back and bit you in your ass. Because let's understand something. You can easily be 0-3, and hell, you can easily be 3-0. But the fact you was on struggle bus against Troy, 16-0 going into the second half, was astonishing at best. You don't have that type of team no more. You must evolve. And if you don't, and you want to continue to be Dabo, I am stubborn Swinney, then be my pleasure. Then go right ahead. We, the Tennessee Volunteers, we, the SEC fans, hell, we, the Big Ten fans, shit, any other fans besides Clemson, oh, they'll love you to stay stagnant and in your ways. I know I would. But it was just funny that you talked about having a long memory and, oh, you got a lot to say when you get back on top. I don't think you will be getting back on top. To be honest, shit, I don't even think you'll make the playoffs. You got a Miami Hurricane team you got to deal with. They probably going to go upside your head. That's going to be 3 losses. Shit, Syracuse might get you the way you playing. That's 4 losses. You really out of contention. At best, South Carolina, if Sellers come back, shit, they might wipe you upside your head, but who knows? But anyway, I just want to come on here and speak about this because I was just appalled that this man had the audacity to talk about something that happened. Yeah, you did your thing. Like I said, me as a Tennessee fan, I would love to. I would have loved to have that success. Yes, I would. But don't get all up in arms and don't get your panties in a bunch, sir. And another thing, to the Clemson fans, you've been spoiled. To the media, you've been spoiled by Clemson as well because of their success. I get it. I get it. So the media is just as much as to blame because they had y'all penciled in to possibly making the college football playoffs and hoisting the national championship. Shit, I knew from last year you weren't going to do that. Even though y'all finished strong and you won the ACC title, I never saw it because your quarterback is your downfall. You have no true running backs. You really don't have no true skill position players as far as what I've seen the last 3 games. So, with that being said, shit, you know who I am. Blackout Jones. And you know where we are. Just shooting the sports. Y'all be easy. And Dabo, keep your head up, sir. Holla at you.